Hi, and welcome to 2-Minute Topics. Today's topic is the second episode of a 4-part series on lean methodology, and we'll focus on value stream and supply chain mapping. So, your 2 minutes starts now. As mentioned in my last video, the foundational concepts of lean methodology are value and waste. These two components will be key in value stream mapping as value add and non-value add activities are identified. Now, a value stream is all of the activities, both value add and non-value add, that gets a product from raw material to the end consumer. In other words, your value stream is essentially your supply chain, so it should include both internal and external processes. So where do you start with mapping out your value stream or supply chain? Well, you can start with one product or product family and then build the map out from there. But keep in mind that lean methodology is organizational wide. So even if you start with one product or product family, you'll want to also map the remaining products and product families to begin finding process improvement synergies across the organization. So step 1, map the steps and information flows. Now, this can either be performed starting at raw material and working to the consumer, or starting at the consumer and working backwards. Either way, steps must be sequential or causal. Now, for me personally, I tend to work from the consumer backwards as it allows me to have the customer's point of view. Keep in mind that this mapping is going to produce the as-is state of the value stream or supply chain. Step 2, improvement opportunities. Utilizing lean concepts, the current state map will allow for the identification of process improvement. This is where organizations will need to identify the value add activities, the non-value add activities, and the non-value add but necessary activities. The current state map is actually a fantastic tool for creating a holistic perspective of organizational-wide process improvement. And step 3, create the future state map. Utilizing the process improvements identified in step 2, you can create a future state value stream or supply chain. The future state map will set the framework for the strategic initiatives that will need to be executed in order to achieve the future optimal state. Now, keep in mind that a culture of continuous improvement means that value enhancement and efficiencies are always being identified both internally and externally. So, keep your process improvement roadmaps directionally correct to be able to detour as new efficiencies emerge.